Alright, I've got a Vynnset game against my good friend Finlay here. We just played one game that didn't go well, but in my defense, the interface was messed up, so I just couldn't use the footage. Really sad. Really sad. So let's see how this one goes. I prefer going first into Vynnset because obviously it just stops her from getting to set up for free. It's actually quite a nice hand. I really like Hamstring Shot because of its interaction with Rune Gate. Because they still have to pay for it. So Vynnset is a matchup that used to be, in my opinion, 60-40 for Riptide. She was just quite inconsistent and didn't really have that, didn't have many power turns. She got a bit better. It's probably now 40-60. So it's just one rune chant. It's not worth paying. This hand's too good to pay for. I'll be sad if he has a Succumb to Temptation though. Okay. We can also play around the face purgatory really, really nicely. Thanks to our good friend Rain Razors. This turn's nuts. Alright, we're getting to shoot. So there's a few experimental things in here. I usually play long draw instead of the sharpshooters because that's not great. Just because it covers more matchups, but I'm trying sharpshooters into non-warmongers decks. And I save that one block every single time pretty much for this thing here. So we're quite far ahead here, and we do have the option of playing another very good turn. We'll get rid of this drill shot using Trench and just pay for Rune Chant. Oh, I just passed. This game is going a lot better than the other one did. Which, Okay, we can play around this again. Oh, he's thinking about it. Damn, couldn't bait it. That's why Rain Razors is so good. This is... I'm high rolling quite a bit here. He's kind of just getting that engine started, and he's already having lethal presented to him. Usually Vynnset is a matchup I like to take a bit slower because you can sort of fatigue her out. She really has... Once she's gone through the Vexing Quill Hand, the Creepers, and all of her incantations, and that new one that's basically incantations, but when you play an attack, she really struggles to put together a meaningful turn, and you can just play really, really strong, like 2-card 7s, like keep blocking her out, then like sending back better stuff. Okay, so we've got the D-Reacts here. Kind of in the spot now where... I would love to be able to say no blocks in this situation, but I do have to keep an eye on this. This could be a Succumb. No, okay, it's not. Nice he's kept one in Arsenal. It's really tempting to block out. Just do these just to be safe. What's this thing say? If you crane on it, this gets go again. I think I'll do this. just in case. I can't remember what he put in the arsenal. I know it's been there a little while. Could have played it last turn, but he decided not to. I just want to be safe. I don't care if he flails me. Okay. I could still lose to succumb. Please don't succumb. Okay. I might sharpshooters here. I think I will sharpshooters, just so he can't give me the armor. And if you can hear something in the background, that's my dog. He's decided to watch. Yeah, that's why I give it the aim counter. Bye. Okay, what do we get? Ah, this hand is awful. Oh. 2 rune chance, 5, no, it's 8. I can't even block this. E-strike is sometimes terrible. I think I'll keep this for another turn. And even if I pitch it for AB, it's only 1 less value as well. So the opportunity cost is quite nice. Actually, how many dirges has he played? I played 1 Deadwood dirge. I'll put this to the bottom. Don't want to give him any sort of overpowered rune chant generation. So I'm getting 1 card from him here, which hopefully means he doesn't have too big a turn later. Hello. If he wants to go to 1, I do still have all my traps in deck, actually. But I suspect he's got the D-React. Yeah. Okay, so he's got the reduced to rune chant. So he's going to go up to 3 next turn. Which means it's probably... Yeah, he'll definitely present lethal. Oh, if he gives... Okay, this is a good hand. Ah, okay. Can I stop all of this? Pay to... Going for 5. No, I can't. Take 1 of the enchants, then we'll trench. Take the other one. Give away Heatseeker because I've not got my New Horizons now, and I do have a fair few traps left in deck. Okay, so next turn, he's not got Incantation. Oh, that's fine. That's really good. He does have 2 Bounding Demigons left. There's no, what's it called? Beseech the Demigon. It's a close game. This is also why I prefer to play more of a value game into Vynnset, because you can race her and then your deck trips up, and you know, if she's starting to put up her auras and stuff, it's awful. So I like playing a safer game. It's just I high rolled a bit this game, and interesting. Interesting as well. Has he drawn a Runeblade hand? I think he just wanted to do something fancy there. Why? Okay. Let's pay for these. Oh, there's one more. Ah. So next turn, unless he has a dirge again, most he can hit me for is 8, then buffs as well. Overall for this matchup though, if I see a Vynnset opposite me at a tournament, I am quite happy. Not because it's particularly favoured, it just feels like it's anyone's game. What's the play here? I could go... Six into 7. Yes. We'll see what I draw as well, though. Punished. Damn. I bricked. Let's reload the E-strike so he thinks it's an arrow and he's more scared. Psychological warfare. I think I go draw a card here. No, I go set. I just want to empty that hand. But yeah, worst case scenario, drawing a card is just one less value. Okay, we should get this then. It's just one less value into Vynnset because you just trench it away, which means it's a 2-card 6, and the high roll potential on it is quite nice. Come on, give me a buff. That's really good Arsenal. This is like probably the best Arsenal target in the deck. Interesting hand. He's probably considering flailing me. If he does, pitch. No, he's not. Okay. I'm feeling like this is it. We see a buff here. This is fine actually. This is actually GG. We'll play the Codex, get Falco Wing back, discarding the Heatseeker, and then play the other Codex. I just swallowed a fly. What a weird day. Yeah, that's a funny hand. Ah, you're saving up for this. Fair enough. And let's finish off in style. Let's grab ourselves a hamstring shot. GG. Let's see if he wants another one. One more. Full rematch. Okay, he gets to choose. He'll go first as well. So this lets us use both. So I've won one. Let's see if I can keep it up. We'll just go with what we did before. Plan for the worst now becomes, when going first, is more than just a blue now. It is also a card that can grab me a really good blowout trap to swing tempo in my favour, which is more relevant when going first. I could even quiver here, actually. Okay, that's going to stay there. Getting high rolled. This, I think, is a very cool card for Vynnset. This lets her go just so much faster. Right, let's overpitch for this. Never mind. At least lets us filter, right? Because this would have actually been a rather crap hand, because that's the tar pit trap on top. And it's still a bit of a crap hand. Need a buff here. Never mind. This doesn't feel like an effective way to use tempo. But we've at least got the tar pit trap, which he knows about, sadly. Got some birds flying south for the winter. Okay, so he blocks it out. So we're not going to get hurt too much next turn, probably. We've got the blue for the rune chance as well, which is nice. Where was this last turn? Overpower and go again, you say? This is maybe a bit greedy. Hopefully he flails me next turn as well, because I'm going to go Death Dealer, and if I see an arrow, I'm happy to Sharpshooter it, because I've got Rain Razors. Yes, excellent. This just feels like such a nice trade. He pays one, and I cover that, like, perfectly. Meh. That's fine. Good Arsenal target. If he decides to face Purgatory here, because he knows I got the Rain Razors, he knows I've drawn a random card off the top, maybe he won't. Yeah, Remorseless is quite an interesting card into Vynnset, because if they have the Deathly Whale, or they have the Deathly Delight, then it suits them to have Remorseless. And if they have this one, Widespread Annihilation and Widespread Destruction, then it's detrimental, possibly. So it's quite a funny card. Also, this is sad, but at least it's out of the way. I think we'll quiver on this. It's better than him getting the card. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Turn fixed. Yeah, this is a good time to snappies. Getting 6 value here from it, so why not? And that is why Rustling Leaves is currently my favourite quiver. Yep, just getting Finlay out the bloody oval. Such a funny tech choice. So if the drill shot hits here, I will put in the counter on Tunic, because I really want him to block with creepers instead of use it. That's like, when this is out of the way, the game becomes a lot easier. Basically got all his armor that turn. Let's put the blue on top. Ah, okay. Looks like we're paying. That's 4. So I pay 4. Block 5. He also clearly has a succumb, or was going to use creepers this turn. So I think this stifles both. We took the same amount of damage. Cool. Bet you still probably sitting on like 2 succumbs. So this is just 2 arcane, so let's stop. Let's stop all of that. Just gonna use the creepers. If he does, I'll just pitch for arcane, even if it means I take a bit more damage. So this will make 2 rune chants. I can't see how he makes any more. It's fine. Nice. That's a fun way to get rid of spellbound creepers. So yeah, I like where I'm at. He's probably going to have a few more good turns, because he still has this up, which is a bit annoying, because it basically is a get out of jail free card. But this is going next turn. He's got one more after this. Alright, so he's got a big turn coming up. Which means he must be holding on to that. Okay. See, if he doesn't block this out, then I would suspect he's got Succumb to Temptation. Or he's got Shadow Puppetry. Ah, never mind. Fair enough. This is a good hand. So what am I doing? So it's 2 rune chance, or is it 3? I think it's 3. I'll pay and just let this hit. Sorry, my window's open so you can maybe hear the traffic. Do I block with the Codex? Or do I use it to send a good arrow? Maybe like a Heat Seeker? I think I will. Bit risky using Heat Seeker without a way to clear my arsenal, but he can't just sit there and do nothing all game and set up like other decks, so if he wants to not attack me next turn because I've got a trap there, that's fine. I can still reload using buffs. And he can't block very well. Well, this guy can apparently because he runs Sink Belows. I'm fine with that though. Okay, interesting. I think I just keep this for next turn. Cool, works for me. This is a really annoying hand C strike with, actually. I'm going for another codex play here. Bottom the Bolton shot. Line it up. Would be nice to see with Stone Rain. Sadly, not going to happen here. But yeah, line it up is actually a huge upgrade for Riptide because you get so much benefit from some of your other arrows. So Falcon Wing will now come in for 4. Drill Shot gets the aim counter. Infecting Shot gets +1. I'm not running that at the minute, but you know, there's just a few arrows that benefit from it. And I was playing Deadeye without it having any text besides +3, which means that line up is just... Oh, this hand. I think we take this. I really hope that's not succumb in the arsenal. Or else this turn was... Ah! Oh. Oh dear. That's the last one, right? No, that's only 2. Ah. He must be very happy with himself. Okay, so the turn's not unsalvageable. I think what I'll do here... we played at the ProQuest at the weekend, and he did that play that he just did there. He flailed me for 0. I offered to let him take it back, but he's a man of class and didn't want to hear any of it. This is a good hand. Okay. Good old Death Dealer. Yeah, and Azalea's at just under 800 living legend points now, which means we're not going to get Death Dealer for much longer. I'm going to have to stay on aim Riptide. We can see as well how effective putting the -1 counters on equipment is, because if he still had that tunic for blocking, he has the option of stopping the Stone Rain. No. Let's disrupt. Yeah, I won the ProQuest game, but it was an insanely close game. He took more damage from Blood Debt than I dealt to him, and it was a very far in second cycle when the game ended. He'd run out of everything, basically, that was not just like an attack. And when that happens, and you're only making 1 rune chant a turn, there's just not much you can do. Fortunately for me. I think I'm just losing this game. I can stop this, but he's still got so many rune chants. I think I'll just block 3. Actually, I want to keep that in deck. Go for this. 4 to 14. Let's see if we can take it back. He can order that to be different. Let me just tell him. Let's go back. So because inertia is under his control, and the Stone Rain is my effect, he can resolve his triggers first because he's the turn player. He gets to decide whose triggers resolve first. So he'll resolve his Inertia first and then my Stone Rain. And then he gets to keep the Arsenal. Which is why Seek and Destroy is just better than Inertia, because you can't do that because Seek and Destroy is my trigger. Let's see if he does it again. So he needs to reorder those. Yes. Because Seek and Destroy is my trigger, I get to choose. Snapdragon Scalers would be perfect here. But I got good value out of them as well, so I'm fine with that. If this hits, I'll hopefully be able to keep this in hand because it's a blue. It means I can pay for some Rune Chance, because he's probably going to Vexing Quill hand next turn. Yeah, if he's giving me Widespread, then it means he's not got a way to make 4 Rune Chance. Because I don't see why you wouldn't, given that I'm on 4 life. So much value, right? Just don't put a trap in there. Just don't put a trap. Well, you know. Let's see. As I said, Vynnset doesn't block very well, so it doesn't matter too much. Now, I might want to trench here. Is he paying life? Yep. Cool. But we do have Tarpet Trap, so we're good. We will pay for these because he's going to make one more. Well, he's got one more Rune Chance, so I imagine he's going to flail or something after this. Seven, go again. Damn. I think I'm dead. Yeah, if he has Eloquent Eulogy in his hand, this is going to be very rough. If it's just Flail, I'll block it and pay the 1. Yeah, now that that's not as bad as Eulogy. We live. But for how long? I really like Trench in this matchup as well because it lets me transform any yellow I have basically into blue. Or if they have 4 Rune Chance, which is a golden number, and I have a blue, I can use Trench and the blue to cover up all that damage. So 3 Rune Chance. There's no go again. Oh, he's got his engine online again though. I hate seeing this at this time. Cycle. We don't want him to see. Well, we're hiding a very minuscule amount of information by using Trench instead of just pitching the Rain Razors for Death Dealer. 4 Rune Chance and a null red hand. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm dead. So he's paid the 1. Yeah, no, he's got me here. I'll just concede. I will just concede. But yeah, you saw 2 games there. I think you can see why I want to go first. Even if you spit out a crap ton of damage going second, you can just trip up and like they get to set up so much. Some good men do have to die. But yeah, if you let them go first, they get to set up, they can dig through their deck faster, get that engine going. If I get to go first, I can start with a 6-card hand. Their first turn is normally mid at best. So you're basically starting off with tempo. But as well as you can see from these games, it's fairly balanced. They've been fairly close. This one actually, to be fair, he is on 7, so I wouldn't classify that's close. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching these 2 games. I'm going to be doing more Rosetta gameplay, just the heroes that have gotten the most support from Rosetta. So I'll do Acilio, I'll do Verdance, I'll do Florian, and I will do Viserai. I've already done Aurora. Go check it out if you want to see it. Anyway, have a good day.